deserves an applaud. Our standing as one of the leading universities is also confirmed by various World University rankings. Last year, UKZN was listed in the ranking range of 351 to 400 in the Times Higher Education World University Rankings. In April 2022, the Center for World University Rankings published rankings that placed UKZN in the top 2.5% out of 19,788 universities worldwide. It is interesting to note that in the same Center for World University Rankings, UKZN was placed at 361 in the employability ranking. Increasing the employability of our graduates is one of our key focus areas. We are encouraged by the favorable rankings in this regard. Through continued linkages and partnerships with industry, we are improving on our targets with regard to the employability of our graduates. We, however, also work hard to prepare students for the world of entrepreneurship, as we realize that many of you will be venturing into business. To all the students here, especially those getting their undergraduate degrees today, you join our impressive list of alumni. We hope you will continue to contribute to the university as our alumni. Most importantly, we want you to fly the flag of UKZN high in whatever your role will be embarking on next, be it in postgraduate studies, in business, or the workplace. At this point, let me thank all our graduates, parents, guardians, spouses, partners, and families. We recognize the many sacrifices they have had to make in this journey. Siyabonga kakhulu ukuthi libambisane nixhase abafundi bethu ukwakha ikusasa eliqhakazile eNingizimu Afrika nasemhlabeni wonkana. Many families have had to use all the resources they had invested in ensuring that the dream of an education is realized. Equally important is the emotional support that families continue to give to our students. These sacrifices are not going unnoticed, and we are grateful to each one of you. With those words, I welcome you and wish you a successful and memorable ceremony. I thank you.
His Majesty King Misuzulu Sinqobile Hlomesakhe Sihlangu kaZwelithini Zulu, His Excellency Mr. President Cyril Matamela Ramaphosa, Her Worship the Premier of KwaZulu-Natal Mam Nomusa Dube-Ncube, Acting UKZN Chancellor, Vice Chancellor and Principal Professor Nana Pogo, Chair of Council Dr. Letitia Mocha, members of the UKZN Council, members of Senate, members of the Executive Management of the University of KwaZulu-Natal, President of the Convocation Dr. Qiniso Mlita, members of the Convocation Executive, UKZN SRC Deputy President, Mr. Lungani Shezi, members of the Student Representative Council, parents, graduates, distinguished guests, and all protocols observed. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Malusi Chikijela Amajungosi Zuma. I am the President of the Student Representative Council of the University of KwaZulu-Natal. I reserve my special greetings to the graduates whom we are celebrating today. This is indeed a special occasion, not only for the graduates, but for all of us gathered here in this hall. As the SRC of UKZN, we are proud to be at this graduation ceremony, an event that many of us will cherish and remember for the longest of time. Graduation ceremonies are always special because they serve as a reward at the end of a long academic journey. The attainment of a university degree is not only a proof of dedication that students put into their studies, but also of their resilience and fighting spirit. Congratulations. This is especially true for those who are graduating today, many of whom studied under hard and strenuous conditions because of COVID-19. I am certain that there are times when some of you might wanted to give up. We are glad you preserved and overcame all the obstacles to make it up to this stage. Congratulations once again. This is also a moment of immense pride and joy for the parents. The parents and guardians, friends and family members, these are the people who provided the much needed support during this academic journey, which tends to be stressful and even lonely at times. It tends to be stressful. We are where we are today because of the support we receive from our families and communities. We are where we are today because of the many of us look to the day when we graduate and use our skills and knowledge attained to better the lives of others. Special gratitude to the members of the Student Representative Council and all ground soldiers who ensured that they assist these graduates here to reach up to this stage. We believe that their contributions are not null and void, but they ensure that they contribute positively to the betterment of our graduates. Former President Thabo Mbeki once said, I quote, "I was very fortunate to be able to go to school and university because many people our age could not complete school. The gift of education must be used in whatever ways we can to uplift our people." Fellow students and graduates, as we walk out of this hall, we must ask ourselves one fundamental question. How will we use the skills and knowledge we have acquired to uplift our communities and people in our communities? How will we use the skills and knowledge we have acquired to uplift our communities and people in our communities? The answers will differ for each person as we are equipped with various skills, but the goal will be the same. It is to inspire greatness in wherever we go. We are more than confident that the education we have received at this University of KwaZulu-Natal has shaped you into better people who are better prepared for the fast-changing and demanding world. I wish you all the best as you venture into the world of work, business, and other postgraduate programs. Thank you very much. Aluta continua.
Acting Chancellor I have the honor to announce the election of Professor David Sparrett as a Fellow of the University of KwaZulu-Natal. Deputy Vice Chancellor, Research, I have the pleasure to request you to read the citation for the award of the Fellow of the University of KwaZulu-Natal to Professor David Sparrett.
Professor David Sparrett is the former Dean and Head of the School of Religion, Philosophy, and Classics, and is full Professor of Philosophy at the University of KwaZulu-Natal. He received his BA, MA, and PhD degrees from the University of Natal. Prof. Sparrett holds an NRF-B rating indicating considerable international recognition for his recent research publications. His previous academic awards and honors include the Vice Chancellor's Research Award and a Distinguished Teachers Award, both from the University of Natal, and a President's Award from the National Research Foundation. He has been the recipient of the Colenso Scholarship to spend one term at St. John's College, Cambridge University, and held a visiting research fellowship at King's College, London. Later this year, he will be a visiting fellow in philosophy at the Australian National University in Canberra. His published output includes co-authorship of 2 books and the co-editorship of 2 more. He is also the author or co-author of over 65 articles and chapters, including papers in leading journals such as Behavioral and Brain Sciences, Analysis, the British Journal for the Philosophy of Science, Biology, and Philosophy and Synthesis. He has presented his work at over 70 conferences in South Africa, Australia, Canada, Croatia, Belgium, Estonia, England, Scotland, and the United States of America, as well as having made numerous invited presentations around the country and the world. For the past decade, his work has focused on the mechanisms of action selection in their evolutionary and social context, where he is working to unify accounts of how those mechanisms operate with understanding of how they can be subverted and exploited. His research is highly interdisciplinary, and he has collaborated with economists, legal scholars, psychologists, and linguists, as well as with other philosophers. As a dedicated scholar and researcher of international standing, the university honors Professor David Sparrett as a fellow of the University of KwaZulu-Natal. Acting Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the award of Fellow of the University of KwaZulu-Natal in recognition of distinguished contributions to research, Professor David Sparrett.
Acting Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Ayeni, Supervisor, Professor A.M.S. Dimeya, title of thesis, Childhood and Francophone Africa, the representation of childhood in Petit Pimor. Tomorrow I'll be 20 years old, and the Storks Are Immortal by Alan Mubanku. Acting Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Ayeni the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
Fadikemi Bankoli, Supervisor, Dr. A. Demand, thesis title, Children's Geographies, Learners' Lived Experiences in a Special Needs School in Maritzburg. Acting Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Fadikemi the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Well done. Dave Pritang Budu, Supervisor, Professor M.A. Samuel, and Dr. M.H.S. Marie. Thesis title, Casualization and Career Pathing of Supply Teachers in Mauritian State Secondary Schools. Acting Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Dev Pritum the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Andrew Chipadu, Supervisors, Dr. N.P. Mtiani and Professor D.J. Hlalele. Thesis title, Health Education Promotion for Sustainable Learning in Zimbabwean Rural Ecologies. Acting Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Andrew the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Boy Bongani Samini, Supervisor, Professor S.B. Kosa and Dr. M.E. Shoba. Thesis title, Voices of Iswedini General Certificate of Education Geography Teachers on Teaching Climate Change. Acting Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Bongani the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Zamanchali Samini, Supervisor Professor C. Vendivald. Thesis title, Unmasking Christian Women Survivor Voices Against Gender-Based Violence, a pursuit of a feminist liberative pastoral care praxis for married women in the Anglican Church of South Africa. Acting Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Samanjali the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Kolani Fagude, Supervisor Dr. B.N. Ndlovu. Thesis title, Teachers' Experiences of Teaching Learners with Violent Behavior, a case of contextually selected high schools in KwaZulu-Natal. Acting Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on confer on Kolani the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. No, it's a two. Desmond Monde Koko, Supervisor Professor T.T. Bengu and Dr. N.B.N.C.K. Mkize. Thesis title, Successful Leadership Practices of School Management Team Members, a multiple case study of selected rural secondary schools. Acting Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Desmond the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
Well done.
Wonderful, wonderful. Ashkelon Kavenda, Supervisor Professor I. Naika. Thesis title, Transitional Experiences of Teacher Leadership, Narratives of South African Expatriate Teachers. Acting Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Ashkelon the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Diloshni Kavenda, Supervisor, Professor D. Bana, thesis title, Young Masculinities and Ethnography of 9 to 8-year-old primary school boys. Acting Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Diloshni the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Naresa Kavenda, Supervisors, Professor D. Bana and Dr. S. Musa, thesis title, Gender, Sexuality and Violence, an ethnographic case study of 12 to 13-year-old school girl femininities at a primary school in KwaZulu-Natal. Acting Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Naresa the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Rose Kuva Kuva, Supervisor Dr. Dr. V. Jairam. This is titled Sustainable Learning for Immigrant Learners in a Multilingual Classroom. Acting Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Rose the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Sana Jiwa, Supervisor Dr. S.I. Ruwick. This is Language, Repertories and Identities amongst Indian learners in the eThekwini region of KwaZulu-Natal. Acting Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Sana the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Yes, but just afterwards. Bahedile Letlala, Supervisor, Professor N.S. Zulu, thesis title, Expressions of Ubuntu in Selected Sesotho Literary Texts, pre- and post-1994. Acting Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Bahedile the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Jayanthi Maharaj, Supervisor Dr. N. Govender, thesis title, Exploring Grade 12 Learners' Understanding of and Problem-Solving Approaches to Work Energy Power in Physical Sciences in High Schools. Acting Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Jayanthi the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
Wonderful, well done. Cheers. How do you say?
Sfiso Mahlaba, Supervisor Professor V. Mudali. This is titled, Exploring the Discourses of Pre-Surface Mathematics Teachers When Solving Geometry Problems. Acting Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Sfiso the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Kabonina Mahlalela Dlamini, Supervisor Dr. A. Haley, thesis title, Microfinance for Better Lives, Learning Experiences of Women Beneficiaries of the Inhlayelo Fund in Manzini Region, Iswadini. Acting Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Kabonina the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Winfred Manyeruke, Supervisor, Professor DJ Hlalele and Dr. N.P. Mtiani. This is titled, Inclusion for Sustainable Learning of Hearing and Intellectually Impaired Learners in a Rural School Context. Acting Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Winfred the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Nkesani Masoka, Supervisor Dr. C. Galit. Thesis title, Exploring the Effects of Environmental Location and Social Inequalities in the Emotional Geographies of Teaching and Learning, a comparative analysis of 3 primary schools in Bloemfontein, South Africa. Acting Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Makhesani the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Lynette Mbata, Supervisor Dr. J.S. Mkisa and Professor J. Priest. Thesis title, Stakeholder Perceptions of Leadership and Organizational Change Management in two Community Education and Training Colleges in South Africa. Acting Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Lynette the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Rejoice Mhlungu, Supervisor Dr. L.R. Maharaj. Thesis title, Mathematics Lectures Use of Technology in Teaching Circle Geometry at a selected technical and vocational education and training college in KwaZulu-Natal. Acting Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Rejoice the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
Well done, Howard. Can you say it to me? Well.
Kanyile Mlochwa, Supervisor Professor N.J. Jones, thesis title, Articulations of the Media, Migration and Urban in Constructions of Black African Subjectivity in Post-Apartheid South Africa, a Decolonial Approach. Acting Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Kanyile the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful. Of course.
Andrew Moyo, Supervisor Professor G.O. West and Professor B.P. DeKock. Thesis title, Between Remembering and Forgetting, a theological and contextual investigation of nation building in Deuteronomy and how it intersects with nation building in Zimbabwe. Acting Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Andrew the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Fusi Msiza, Supervisor Professor T.P. Msibi. Thesis title, Masculinity and Care, Narratives of Male Foundation Phase Teachers in Mpumalanga Province. Acting Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Fusi the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, and he is a member of staff. Melusi Msomi, Supervisor Dr. P.D. Samini and Dr. T.R. Ngobo. Thesis title,
Ukuqanjwa kwamagama amathempeli ebandleni lamaNazaretha.
Acting Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Melusi the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Well done, sir. Enoch Mchali, Supervisor Professor V. Chikoko. Thesis title, The Dynamics of School Performance, Evidence from 3 Primary Schools. Acting Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Enoch the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Well done, sir. Erasmus Musa, Supervisor Dr. J.T. Naidu. Thesis title, Socio-Cultural Complexities and Their Influence on the Teaching about HIV and AIDS in Life Orientation in the Further Education and Training Phase. Acting Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Erasmus the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
Yes, let's get him in bed. Well done.
Krishnaveni Naidu, Supervisor Professor P.A. Hobden. Thesis title, The Role of Practical Work in the Teaching and Learning of Physical Sciences in the Context of High-Stakes Examinations. Acting Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Krishnaveni the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
Okay, wonderful. Well done.
Vusimusi Ndlovu, Supervisors Professor S.B. Kosa and Dr. C.B. Mpunguze. This is titled, Exploring Grade 9 Teachers' Experiences of Igniting Financial Literacy or Accounting in the Zululand District. Acting Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Vusimusi the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Well done. Bonali Alanian, Supervisor, Professor N. Gavenda. Thesis title, Nigerian Root and Tenor Farmers' Responses to Climate Change, the Role of Indigenous Knowledge. Acting Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Bonali the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Sasha Padiachi, Supervisor, Professor SM Maestri. Thesis title, Non-Major Accounting Students Learning in a Threshold Concepts-Inspired Tutorial Program. Acting Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Sasha the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. She is a member of staff. Jennifer Shakora, Supervisor, Professor A. Pili. Thesis title, Using an English Language Club to Enhance the Learning of English at the High School in South Africa. Acting Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Jennifer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Petty Selishena, Supervisor, Professor S.B. Kosa. Thesis title, Employee Motivation Models on Organizational Performance in Government Primary Teacher Education Colleges in Zimbabwe. Acting Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Petty the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Ntabanyani Tseua, Supervisor, Professor PMBR Denise. Thesis title, Mission and Colonialism, a Critical Examination Huberman Deterrence Ministry, 1850 to 1933. Acting Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Ntabanyani the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Tonkwa Shabalala, Supervisor, Professor S.B. Kosa. Thesis title, exploring learners' experiences of e-learning resources in the teaching of history at universities in in South Africa. Acting Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Dongwa the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
Member of staff. Huh?
Cynthia Zama, Supervisor, Professor J.N. Mashia, thesis title, Integrated Planning of Activities Using the National Curriculum Framework in Early Childhood Care and Education in Rural Centers. Acting Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Cynthia the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, and she is a member of staff. Acting Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the degree of Master of Arts, Bukelwa Kakata.
I confer upon you the degree of Master of Arts.
Misingu Mbala. Sipho Sengosi Mhlungu. Tabile Nawe. Kewen Zo. Nonjabulo Kimba. Acting Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the degree of Master of Education, Bongiwe Samini.
I confer upon you the degree of Master of Education.
Thengiwe Dimakude. Abigail Gavendasamy. Okay. Tabani Habi. Oh, yeah. Tabang Habi. I beg your pardon. Bonisiwe Matenjwa. She is a staff member. Pakamile Mazibuko, staff member. Zukiswa Mbalo. Kobisasi Mbonambi.
You did it. Cheers.
Ngonzo Mkize. Bongekile Mlambo. Pumlani Mnikati.
Well done, sir. How did you just wonderful. Well done.
Njabulo Mpunkosi.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Pakamani Mtalani.
Well done.
Sanele Mtembu. Sithembiso Ngema.
Well done, sir.
Bubele Nonkanzi.
Well done.
Bekumusi Nchingila. Bianca Raghavan. Nadisha Suna.
Bongani Similani. Similani.
Bongani Similane.
Yes. Well done. Well done.
Mulamuli Tabu. Tembisa Shibe. Bongumusa Zulu. Nkosinathi Zungu.
Let's get the number. Nelisi Kati.
Acting Chancellor, I have the honor to represent for the degree of Master of Theology, Mnelisi Kati.
I confer upon you the degree of Master of Theology.
Tobani Mguni.
Well done, sir. Let's get
Roderick Piri.
Acting Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the degree of Bachelor of Arts Honours, Ntobeko Kwele.
I confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Arts Honours.
Sipesihle Dube. Nomonde Duma. Wendy Mpanza. Margaret Muyonjo. Alison Naidu, cum laude. Acting Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the degree of Bachelor of Education Honours, Notanda Pathla.
I confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Education Honours.
Acting Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the degree of Bachelor of Education Honours in Curriculum Studies, Fanele Sibonge Mhlongo.
I confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Education Honours in Curriculum Studies.
Acting Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the degree of Bachelor of Education Honours in History Education, Msizi Madwe.
I confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Education Honours in History of Education.
Tandukwazi Ngomazulu. Acting Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the degree of Bachelor of Education Honours, Language and Media Studies, Anele Zulu. Well done.
I confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Education Honours in Language and Media Studies.
Acting Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the degree of Bachelor of Education Honours in Teacher Education and Professional Development, Siyabonga Shabalala.
I confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Education Honours in Teacher Education and Professional Development.
Don't be scared. Acting Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the degree of Bachelor of Education, Thembelihle Bane.
I confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Education.
Siyabonga Bengu. Nikita Biga. Sithembile Bukhosini. Sithembile. Ntombenhle Buthelezi. Luyanda Buthelezi. Nokubonga Cele. Qiniso Cele. Anele Dlamini. Thobani Dlamini. Nosipho Valencia Dwayisa. Siphesihle Gambo. Sithuthukile Gcaleka. Pregason Governor. Well done. Thembelani Brian Gumbi. Mbalenhle Gumede. Thandiwe Gumede. Nontobeko Gwacela. Haynes. Nikita Haynes. Muniba Hassan. Lindokuhle Khanyile. Sibonelo Khathi. Bhekindlela Khumalo. Khulani Khumalo. Thamsanqa Khuzwayo. Nhlakanipho Langa. Tlotlisang Libada. Kholwani Luvuno. Mlungisi Majola. Mlungisi Majozi. Lindokuhle Makhoba. Celimpilo Mbatha. Kwazi Mdabe. Ntokozo Mfeka. Mizerilao Salesh. Mzwakhe Mngomezulu. Mzwandile Mgwengwe. Fundiswa Mnogwe.
Congratulations.
Nokwanda Mthembu. Phila Sande Mthembu. Rick Mthembu. Vusimuzi Mtshali. Londeka Mzobe.
Suka.
Mthembeni Ndlovu. Nomkhosi Ndlovu. Simangele Ndlovu. Nelisa Ngobo. Samgelisiwe Ngobo. Nonkanyiso ngubane. Chobani Nkabinde. Thandeka Nkwanyana. Nonkanyiso Nyawo. Menzi Kwabe. Nothando Shabalala. Mahlengi Shusha. Nhlakanipho Sibisi. Sesethu Sihunuza. Nhlonipho Singele. Phumlile Sithole. Ntokozo Thabethe. Sposakhe Sithole. Sposakhe. McDean Williams. Mthokozi Siximba. Amanda Nompumelelo Xulu. Sanele Zibula. Thandeka Zincume. Noluthando Zondi.
Acting Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you candidates for the Bachelor of Theology. Tandiwe Esther Njogwana. Thank you.
I confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Theology.
Acting Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you candidates for the Bachelor of Arts. Snethemba Bridget Tlele. Thank you.
I confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Arts.
Kendla Joy Christopher. Kimika Dupensad. Pelelani Dlamini. Lungile Innocentia Gumede. Nontogozo Stogozile Gumede. Sarah Gumede. Mohammed Hassan. Spelele Mfanafuti Hlomuga. Busiswa Jali. Apiwe Kalishwayo. Halalisani Emmanuel Kanyile. Aphelele Bahle Khumalo Dungwa. Mandisa Kwela. Mohale Elijah Theophilus Malichane. Ruth Matabaro. Mzwandile Mbambo. Ncedisi Lindokuhle Mbatha. Nokwanda Mbatha. Nonkululeko Noxolo Mnikati. Ariana Siriti Mohanlal. Lindokuhle Sibusiso Muloyi. Oh, water, thank you. Anele Virginia Msami. Mbali Amanda Msami. Tobegile Mzinyane. Siphumelele Mzolo. Ntutuzi Paul Ndlovu. Ngobani Ndlovu. Mvelo Ian Ngobo. Nonjabulo Sphindile Nkala. Ntombizakhe Perseverance Ntobela. Andiswa Felicity Ntshangase. Sizolwethu Sandisiwe Nyawose. Okay. Talakia Sefprasand. Thank you. Nompumelelo Shezi. Bandile Halalisani Shoba. Thank you. Nomfundo, Nompilo Sibiya. Jole Janet van Niekerk. Siphumelele Zondi. Acting Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you candidates for the Bachelor of Social Sciences. Nokubonga Chili.
I confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Social Sciences.
Ntombenhle Thobeka Dlamini. Sifiso Dlamini. Nolwazi Hlabisa. Tata geses. Yeah, Andile Kwela. Smangele Carol Madlala. Ongeziwe Masondo. Ileana Mohan. J. D. Santana Moodley. Nompumelelo Mtiana. Congratulations. Andiswa Nonhlakanipho Desiree Ngcobo. Meluleki Tobias Ngedi. Asavela Ngwane. Tetheleli West Thembile Ngwenya. Bulelwa Joy Nkabane.
Kulu! Soko mkhulu!
Ngebo Richard Zuge.
Deputy Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the postgraduate diploma in higher education. Letitia Singh. Ndinanyi Singo. Paul Chitsikawe. Deputy Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the Postgraduate Certificate in Education in Further Education and Training Teaching. Aliyah Adamji. Ayanda Chiya. Sibahle Dr. Hlongwa. Mbali Khumalo. Auntie.
Azile. Makuba. Okay.
Makhubalo Azile. Nomfundo Mashazi.
Funa uma tu? Funa oito. Wonke.
Makawe Alex Mazibuko. Dombiningi Mdletshe. Themnkosi Mkhonza. Minenhle Mngadi. Zipho zakhe Mngoma. Philile Mtshali. Siyabonga Ndebele. Njabulo Ngwenya. Siphe sihle Ntombela. Bongmusa Nzuza. Ntando Shandu. Mfundo Simamane. Sonto Thethwayo. Ntombi futhi Zulu. Deputy Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the postgraduate certificate in education in senior phase and further education and training teaching. Luyanda Buthelezi. Mtembeni Kumede. Lungile Khwela. Zamantungwa Mabaso. Wait. Makhosi Maphanga. Samantha Mbatha. Andile Mhlongo. Nokubongwa Mhlongo. Nkosi Nathi Mkhwanazi. Thabang Mokwele. Kabisile Mutaung. Sisanda Mpechwa. Eyami Mteshana. Xolani Mthembu. Babuse Mthethwa. Bongumenzi Myeni. Sibonga konke Miyeza. Sinamathemba Ngcobo. Busisiwe Nhleko. Ntombenhle Nxumalo. Seluleko Nxumalo. Siyethemba Nyandeni. Nomonde Nzama. Amanda Nzimande. Sakhile Sabane. Nontobeko Sabane. Xolile Shangazi. Nokubongwa Shezi. Nqobile Sishi. Philiswa Thela. Lwazi Qimba.
Uyayivumela! Uyayivumela!
Khayelihle Zungu.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Acting Chancellor, I hereby request you to confer degrees on those who have qualified but are not present, and award diplomas and certificates to those who have qualified but are not present, including those who have qualified posthumously.
I confer degrees upon those who have qualified but are not present. I award diplomas and certificates to those who have qualified but are not present, including those who have qualified posthumously.
Please rise for the singing of the national anthem and the dissolution of the congregation.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I dissolve this congregation of the University of KwaZulu-Natal.
unto